Now go on ground and speak to our reporter Ivan K. Walunyolo, who is joining me live. A very good morning, Ivan.
Well, indeed, it's a very good morning to you, Chris, and our audience, and I'm coming to you from the Wildlife Education and Conservation Center here in NTV. That's UWEC, where, of course, this beautiful morning, there's been a training for the tour guides or tour operators in the country, and that has been on from Monday until it's going to be concluded today. But this morning, just like if you can see in the background, those are some of the tour guides that have been attending that meeting. And for the fact we know that the tourism industry is now into the low season, where we do not have many tourists coming into the country. But away from that, we also have the IFRI system that was introduced by URA that is yet also going to be implemented among the tour guides, and for whatever they will be doing in a transaction, just like you were seeing, the system will also be implemented. But we know how long the challenges come through. But I just want to speak to the tour guides who have been attending the training right away from Monday to tell us what really it has been entailing, how important is it for them into their industry. I speak to the lady here who will just give us a general perspective of what the entire training has been about. Good morning and welcome with me on Morning at NTV.
Good morning, I'm Esther Nandutu. I'm a zookeeper here at Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center. Yes. We are undergoing a training of biozoo information management which is conducted by an expert called Michael Jogens in collaboration with Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center and Zookeepers Association Uganda. It is for all animal caregivers from all walks of life. We have zookeepers, we have dog caregivers, we also have tourism guides, and we also have other those that are aspiring to become one of us. Yes. So the training is basically about safety, client handling, and also how we can go about being patriotic individuals.
How important is it to the tour guides who would not go to the parks? And
it is very important for the tour guides who go to the park because safety is paramount for both the visitors and also them. But also it is very, very important because they interact with visitors every day. They need to know how they can handle these visitors, how best they can give the information. And yes, they have really learned a lot through this training.
Okay, let me just interact with the tour guides here to just get a feeling of what. You are very many this morning. I'm told you're doing birding. How important is this? You get together do birding?
One of the things that we do when you're doing birding is to improve our skills, get together, and also to see each other. In most cases, we are busy. We are always in the field. We don't have time to get together. Yes.
So what are the new things you're able to discuss within yourselves?
When we are doing birding, it's only not about the birds only, also the plants, the animals that we come across, to make sure that each and everyone is improved and becomes professional. Yes.
Okay. We understand that this is a low season where you do not have many tourists, but how can we transform this? You know, many tourists not coming to the country now, but how can we improve this so that next time, it's an outcry now to the guides, but how can we boost this?
So once we come together, like we are doing right now, so it also helps us to reduce the stress. You know, as you go together, we learn also new species, new sites, so that when clients come, we do not have to look at where are we going today, where are we going tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I'm still here speaking to some of the tour guides here. We still asking how we can transform the low season. At least next year, maybe 2 years to come, in the low season, we can have a good number of tourists coming to the country. How do you think this can be done?
The best way to do this is to engage as many people as possible. If tour guides, wherever they are, and tour operators can always come together and pull as many people out of the community and bring them out there, it's one way of giving back to the community. We can engage in different campaigns, tree planting, bird watching, hikes to specific areas. We can even engage school kids, put in teachers, take children. This season or this time, the curriculums have changed.
And are the local people embracing local tourism? Are they going to or is still left to believe that a white man has to go to a national park?
Actually, that mindset is changing greatly. A lot of people who are working working, they have learned that the best way to reduce stress, the best way to enjoy nature and their country, and to come back and give a very positive input is to go out holidays.
Okay, just in 15 seconds, my producer tells me we're running out of time. The e-free system that has been brought, I'm told you're also going to be using it. How are you finding this? Just 15 seconds.
We are still waiting, but I think paying taxes is the best way to go for the nation, and the best way is the government to come in and engage us nicely so that we can pay tax, but because we have got different levels of payment and what we do, it's difficult to determine how much a tour guide should pay in tax.
Okay. I am told we are running out of time. I know your tour is still continuing. We'll be walking along with you guys, but for time reasons, you'll allow me get the conversation back to the side as you continue with your birding. I'll get back to you. Well, of course, it's just the tour guides I've been speaking to on a number of issues, but most important is the e-free system, but also how we can, uplift the low season and have many tourists come to the country and the rest of what follows with that. For time reasons, on behalf of the entire team that has been manning Morning at NTV Monday, Friday today, 2 days of rest, and Monday we resume the same time, that is 6:30 to 9 a.m. in the morning. We want to wish you, our audience, a very good and fantastic weekend. Good morning.